Kenyan High Commissioner to Nigeria, Ambassador Wilfred Mashaji, says that Kenyans will remain more united and resilient despite Tuesday's terror attack in the capital city, Nairobi. The High Commissioner stated this in Abuja on Thursday while briefing newsmen on the attack, which the rebel Al-Shabaab Islamic militants have claimed responsibility. Correspondent Jeremiah Umahi completes the story.
The East African country of Kenya has been in the news since Wednesday, January 15, following a terror attack on Dusit Complex, housing a luxury hotel in the Westlands district of the Kenya capital, Nairobi. Men armed with guns and explosives burst into the hotel, killing at least 21 people in an attack that lasted 19 hours and only ended Wednesday morning when the rebel attackers were reportedly killed by Kenya's special forces. Following the attack, President Uhuru Kenyatta on Wednesday afternoon confirmed that the security operations at Dusit Complex is over and all the terrorists eliminated. It is in the wake of this that the Kenya High Commission in Nigeria called the media briefing, reassuring the world of what it described as the improved security situation in the East African country.
Kenyans are solid. The security forces in Kenya are solid. The President of the Republic of Kenya is very determined to wipe this scourge in our country. And I believe Nigerians are equally prepared. We are yet to comprehend the total loss, and I wonder how you would quantify really human loss in terms of monetary aspects. Really, you are asking me an impossible question. Let me tell you, we have had a loss. We have had, as today, 21 people, human beings, including British and American. Thank God we have no Nigerian recorded in this, but we have many Nigerians in Kenya. We could have had a casualty because these are two countries that relate so well in terms of trade. So really, I leave that to your own imagination. But let me say this. There's colossal loss, not only in terms of business, in terms of monetary aspects, but in self-esteem. Total loss, big loss.
While acknowledging Nigeria's support during the attack, whose loss is unquantifiable, Ambassador Wilfred Machage frowned at the red flag raised on Kenya by some world powers, describing it as oppression and unfair treatment of victims of terrorism. He therefore called on the world to join in the fight against terror.
This is where oppression by some powers. Why hasn't Kenya put a flag on America? I mean, America has had how many losses due to terrorism? In one go, we had 4,000 people dying at the Trade Center. Why didn't we put a red flag say, Kenyans don't go to America? Why is it easier to do that in Kenya and East Africa? Why is it a spear painful to a pig and not to a human being, not a pig? Really, that is unfair treatment of victims of terrorism. Instead of raising red and green and blue and what type of flags, let us raise a flag of unity in fighting terrorism. The sooner, the better. And the answer is only one: let us unite and fight terrorism. Terrorists are not people with horns or tails. They are human beings born of a mother, staying in a home with brothers and sisters and uncles and fathers. Can everybody rise and identify the terrorist in his own home? If your son is a terrorist, identify him to the authorities. They say, this one is a member of Boko Haram. That's where we begin. Everybody. This is not a war of the government. is a war of every citizen in every country, a war of every Nigerian, a war that should be fought by every Kenyan, a war that should be fought by every American, and anybody from whatever country you name. If we all unite, terrorists will have nowhere to operate.
The latest Al-Shabaab attack left at least 21 people dead, while about 700 others were safely evacuated. There is no official figure yet on the number of terrorists killed by the special forces. Jeremiah Umahi reporting for Clearview Television.